season two. I don't know if I'm in the shots. Yeah, I only put 4 videos last year. I planned for 6, so didn't make my mark. But this year, I'm hoping to do 12. It's already February, and I'm just starting the first one for season 2. So, gotta figure that out somehow. Anyway, lawn stuff. Lots of things happened in the lawn. I switched over to a different sprinkler system setup. It's no longer the spray, it's the little rotary ones. And I'll show you that in a second. We're just gonna do a quick mow. Yeah, we'll do a diagonal cut. Or maybe not, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But we will do that, and I'll turn the thing. I redid the sprinklers because I found out that it wasn't reaching the middle. Oh, there you go. You can see stripage. It wasn't reaching the middle all the way. So let's put a little bit of fertilizer in. Not a lot. We're gonna do like the quarter or half rate. I usually just eyeball it and go from there. Then I'll show you the sprinklers. I don't know if you can see this, but I just did it by feel. I folded it up to there. It's about 800 square foot at the front. And just kind of, you know, after a while you get to feel it out. It wasn't a heavy application at all. But the thing with this is there's a trigger and then there's a spinner here. Now there's an electric one. I think it will work better and easier for most people, but with this one you kind of have to have some sort of coordination. You have to get this going first before you pull the trigger. Otherwise, if you pull the trigger first, it kind of opens up this door inside, and your first spin, it's just going to be a big mess. It's going to overload the spreader at the bottom. So that's why there is that burn that you see. So you just got to be careful with that. I'll show you. And those things kind of get stuck too. Oh, look, stripes. Those things will get stuck mid-turn, you know? That's all. It's not dog pee. It's nothing. It's chemical burn or nitrogen burn. This is the new sprinkler setup. It's on rotors. Actually works pretty well. You can tell this is the first time I've turned it on in a little bit. This one is the last one. We got some dirty water coming out, so I probably have to just open that up and clean it. Let's get out of the way of the water. But yeah, we're just gonna water 4 minutes. Not long, just enough to get the fertilizer into the ground. Okay, now we're at the backyard. Just picked up dog poop. We have 4 dogs. It wasn't bad today. We had 5 dogs. I had to put one of my dogs down. She was old. She was almost 15 at that time. Or maybe 16, I can't remember. But yeah, it was kind of put me in a mood where I didn't want to do much, you know, because that one and my oldest dog pretty much watched me grow up, and when she passed, it was like closing a chapter in my life. Now I'm 38, I'll be 39 in a few months. And it's funny because like the 2 dogs that I had kind of watched me grow up, And the 2 dogs I have now, they're 6. They're gonna watch me get old, you know, so. And then hoping there will be future dogs, because I don't see my life without that, but that's for future Nate to worry about. So let's get back to lawn stuff. The front. This is a very old Ryobi. I bought this 9 years ago. Wow, it's been a while. No, 2018. Bought this in 2018 and it's still working fine. Only goes down to 1.5 inches. The front yard is on the 2nd notch, so it's a little bit higher than 1.5 inches. Don't really know what. In the spring, I'll take it all the way down to 1.5 inches, and hopefully we'll get to use the reel more before bringing it back up to the 3rd notch in the summer. That's where I like it. This one right here in the summertime. This is our Yukon Bermuda. There really isn't any Yukon here, I don't think. I don't really know what it looks like. This looks like just a bunch of, you know, the annual perennial grass, annual perennial rye that just kind of grows after it rains. But all the gray stuff is hopefully the Yukon. I saw something online where they use like very light amount of glyphosate on, so I decided on Bermuda before it greens up. I decided to try that, and now it's very yellow. You can see how yellow it is. I don't think the Bermuda has waken up yet, but we're gonna keep it short. I'm gonna take this all the way down if I have time. I'll even go as low as 1 inch. Sorry, I'll go use the reel more for that. Oops. And let's compare that to our tall fescue here. So this is our tall fescue. It looks darker than it is, and the coloring looks a little weird. It's almost like translucent, but I promise it's not that dark, or it's not that bright. It's actually in the shade. What if I put the camera in the shade? No? So it looks a little weird. But yeah, I've reseeded this 3 times, and I still have little holes here and there. I mean, most of them is coming from the dog pee, but I don't know. It looks better on camera than it is in person. It doesn't look tight, you know? Like the front looks a little tight. This, no, we got bare spots everywhere. And this is where the dog pees, you can tell. That yellow nitrogen burn. And then for comparison, I also did spray this with glyphosate, that yellow mark. So, looking good. This is the reason why my time will be short today. This is crepe myrtle. It grows like a mad person. I need to take it down to the stump, put some triclopyr, hopefully it doesn't grow back, because it's just a hassle to take care of. Let's see, let's get back. So we're just gonna mow the lawn. That's gonna be in the middle setting. I like to keep it tall for turf top tall fescue, but still shorter than most. Most people will recommend 3 to 4. I usually keep it around here in the hottest part of summer, not all the way to 4. Between these two in the summer. In the spring and fall time, I'll cut a little lower, probably like right here, right dead in the middle, which is where we're gonna be at. I can't do it one hand, not cool enough. And then, check it out, we got Our flower beds are looking nicer. Right? It was all weeds before. I'm gonna work on this a little bit. This is all set up. We went from sprinkler to drip. And then, look at that. Nice and clean here. I'm gonna do some bushes here to cover the gate, but the last thing that we're going to look at here is our clover field. Bum bum. I haven't even seen that movie, but yeah, I know the reference. We're gonna kill this off. This is gonna be reshaped completely. There's little markings, the orange markings. That is going to be a 10 by 12 shed. I'm gonna turn the garage into a gym. And basically it's gonna stop right about here. You see the little orange marks? Not sure. But that's pretty much gonna be grass. I think the turf type tall fescue will go in here just like over there. We're also going to do a I think it's called the Blue Note, which is turf type tall fescue, and it's turf type tall fescue and Kentucky bluegrass. We're gonna try it. We're gonna give it a shot, see how it looks. We're gonna do that. We're gonna overseed over there in the fall as well and do the same thing. But yeah, that's all gonna be flower bed. We're going to take 3 foot off the fence and make it into a flower bed. We've got 2 plum trees going into here, so the whole sprinkler system has to be redone for the grass. And then we're gonna do a drip. There's one line here that I can access to the drip all along here. How I'm gonna do it, not really sure. We gotta go underneath the sidewalk somehow. And then this is going to be converted into a drip as well. That third one that I've always had problems with, we're going to elevate it, convert it into a drip. Okay, enough talking. Man, I keep hitting the stand. Let's do some mowing. We're gonna go, I went diagonal last time, so maybe we'll go vertical this time, or horizontal. Wow, it's getting windy. Alright, see the stripes? I went with the 3x2. Can you kind of see it? You can kind of see it. 3x2. Yeah, there we go. I'm not gonna show you that one or that one down there. No clover, no Bermuda. We're just gonna get to it. Like I said, time is running out. It's already getting late. Gotta feed the dog soon. Ciao. One thing to note about this grass is, I don't know if it just hasn't waken up yet, but it's also getting a lot of shade, so I'm really not cutting that much. That's almost 1,000 square feet. That's all I'm getting in the bag. Not even, I'll say that's a third full. And the front yard is about 750, 800. And I had to unload twice. Yeah, and then the last one only got half a bag. But yeah, this is Neither front or backyard has been getting more watered. I fertilized this once, the front once, and this hasn't grown at all. All the water it's getting is from the after fertilizer and rain that we've been getting, and we've been getting a lot of rain. So it's just interesting. But in the summer, this will keep up with the front yard blows. Always check the clearance section. I don't know why my eyes get so big when I'm excited, but always check the clearance section. Wood spreaders, usually $30 or so, $9. Look at all that, $9. Where's it? $9. I almost want to get two just in case, but I just need one. $9. Check it out. Stay Green product. Tall fescue. Here we go. Satillo, Rain Range, and Lifeguard. 90% germination. We got 80% inert matter. 0 crop seed, 0 weed seed.